Welcome back to Billy's Hunting Guide. I've heard so much discussion. A lot of people have been talking about Copperhead BBs, Copperhead BBs, 4.5 millimeter, 0.177. A lot of people like the Daisy BBs because they're silver, they're more rounder. I heard a lot of people call Copperhead BBs crap. They're no good. All kinds of stuff like that. Well, like I said, ever since I was a teenager, and I'm at the age of 46, and most definitely I've been using Copperhead BBs for decades, for a long time. And they are just the same quality as your Daisy BBs, but we're talking about the manufacturer. We're talking about your manuals for your BB guns and what is the best ammunition for your BB guns. Well, like I said on some of those older videos, I said if you don't like the ammunition, then switch to a different name brand gun, BB gun. And you can use the Daisy BBs for that gun and that ammunition to keep the gun safe. You know what I mean? The BB gun safe. Well, a lot of people had a lot of discussion. They don't like the top. The best way to deal with the top is to use some scissors, and make sure the scissors are nice and sharp, and cut a nice circle around the top, the part of because it looks like a cone when you first get it, and it takes a little practice. Going around in the circle and cutting in the inside of the top so the BBs can come out more easily. And not to cut too far, because down at the bottom there, you see that's where it snaps onto. I heard a lot of people on Amazon talk about they cut too far, and they cannot get the top back on because you cut too far. Now, if you buy couple containers, you can practice trimming, trimming around the cone to get it down to a nice level. And once you learn the nice level, then you can get your BBs pouring out very easily. I poured out a lot of BBs from my containers. I love Copperhead BBs for the rest of my life. A lot of people on Amazon said a lot of different things. The tops are hard to get off. Well, it's a little trick with it because it has 3 little grooves where it snaps on to, where the white is, and that's where the top is right there. You see a little white notch is what I will call it. Most definitely you would need a Phillips screwdriver. Flathead, and most definitely you would stick it right there under it so you could pop it open. And you need to pop open 2 of them, 2 sides. And after that, you'll be able to get it openly, nice and easy. And that's what the containers look like. Most definitely when it's off, and most definitely you see the cap right there. So those are my 2 best methods of taking the top off and trimming the cap, so you can get all your BBs out nice and easily. I use small little containers to keep smaller BBs in, so I don't have to carry the big containers with me. Most definitely I'm a Crosman guy. I've been using Crosman BB guns for all my life. I've bought several different rifles and CO2 guns, spring air guns, you name it. And most definitely I've used in all the different ammunition that they have on the internet. It depends on what you buy, you know what I'm saying, and their ammunition. Most definitely I love Copperhead, and I love these big containers because you get 6,000 of them in the container. Most definitely if I have extras, I always fill them up to the top, so I have more in my containers. So that's about it. That's my little tip. I've made several videos before talking about Copperhead BBs. I said I might as well get one in for the record book. And most definitely have my Pump Master 760 and I've been shooting hollow points half of the day here. I've been blowing up a lot of potatoes. Most definitely, I shoot down soup cans and any other little glass bottles, you name it. Most definitely, BBs are very good for shattering glass because they're steel, and most definitely it does, you know, put off a good effect when it's hitting glass. Most definitely, I use 3 pumps all the way up to 8 and to 10 to get the highest PSI out of my tanks. So most definitely, this is about it, and these are my Copperhead BBs, 4.5 millimeter, 0.177 caliber. Copper plated BBs. Peace.